Hi everyone, good evening. Welcome to today's session. I'm Rohan. I'm your learner studies manager for today. So, before we got with the session, can you give me quick confirmation if my voice is loud and clear? So, please confirm in the chat box. Thank you for the confirmation, guys. So, let me do a quick audio check with our trainer also. So, hi sir, for audio confirmation, can you give me confirmation if my voice is loud and clear?
Yeah, Rohan, your voice is loud and clear.
Great, sir. We can also hear you properly, sir. You can get started with the session.
Sure. Okay. One second, guys. Okay, let me. Okay. Okay. Received on phone. Okay. Okay. No worries. So, welcome back again to everyone. So, still I can see only 19 participants are there. So, let's wait 2 to 3 more minutes so that everyone can join the session. Till that time, anyone is having any questions or any doubts regarding to anything related to last module, you can raise your hand. I'll unmute you and you guys can ask the question now. Yeah, good evening. Good evening, Sarika. Anyone is having any issue? Hope you all have submitted the assignment. Okay, Sarika, your assignment is not done. Try to complete it as soon as possible. Having editing problem. Okay, no worries, Sarika. Uh, no worries, Sarika. I'll sit with you after the class for some time. Okay, you share your screen and we can go ahead. Okay, we'll try to solve the problem after the class. Okay, we'll try to submit over the call. Sure. Anyone is having any other issue? Any doubts, guys? All the basics, the fundamentals. Hmm. Seems like there is delay in joining after a long break. Is it? Yeah. Okay. Any doubts? Okay, Rohan. I by mistake submitted assignment course 2 and got evaluated. Uh, okay, Hilda. Oh, you have resubmitted, right? Okay, that's okay. Yeah, please be careful while submitting the assignment, guys, because that will be a totally mismatch. We will not be evaluated on a right problem statement. Okay. Yeah, please make sure you submit. Yeah, course 2 link need to be made available. To be made available, but in course 2 link. Oh, yeah, yeah, correct. Right, Hilda. Yeah. So, sir, just cross check again and again, guys, like for which module you are submitting the assignment. Okay, that is super important. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, let me check. There are 23 participants. Mm-hmm. Okay. No worries. So slowly people will join. For now, let's get started with the module 2. Okay. I'm considering there are no more questions apart from Sarika related to module 1. Any assignments, any clarity. I'm proceeding towards the module 2, which is super important. From today onwards, guys, what we will do is we will make it more example centric. Like, I'll provide more examples because it is very important for all of you to understand what exactly is the user research. Okay, how to research about any problem statement, any problem that is been thrown in front of you. It is super important so that the direction of ux should good, and you should follow whatever is needed in certain situation. Okay, so the session will be more engaging. Like, you'll guys have to perform certain activities, and there will be more examples so that you can correlate. After every section or after completing any portion, I'll drop in between. Okay, and I'll take up the queries. Any queries, please stop me, ask your queries, because without understanding any concept, it will be difficult for you to proceed further because everything is linked. Okay, so in this entire module we have many classes. Okay, and this is totally towards the research part. So there is one profile which is there in the industry known as ux researcher. Very trending, very demanding. As the uh, number of application grows over play store, over internet, over market, it is very important for ux designer to understand that how they can perform the ux research, so that the insights whatever they are getting from the research is best, and they can provide a better design. so that they can attract more and more new customers, and whatever the customers are there or users are there in the application, they should retain. Okay, so user research is a very important part in uh, any UX design process. Okay, so you need to be very careful towards the UX research. So understanding each and every concept is super important. Okay, taking that into consideration, let's get started with this module. Okay, so yeah, let me share my screen. Okay, 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 so the topic is UX research, applying user research to design. Okay, so anyone uh, in the learners can tell quickly about what do you mean by research, what is exactly a UX research, and why it is important. A very quick one, guys. If you want, you can raise your hand. I'll unmute you. Anyone? What is happening? Okay, researching on the user perspective of their experience on the product. Okay, more. Any wild guesses? Understand the user needs. Okay. What type of user? Yeah, Samruddhi, the question is what is user research, UX research, and why we do it? Okay. Understanding need and problem throughout several Q&A. Okay. What type of users? Okay. Pushpa, is it audible now? To understand whom to empathize, right? That is the word that I wanted to hear. Empathy. Okay, so as I told in the first class, empathy is very important. Okay, you need to empathize means you need to be in a user's shoe to understand what exactly they are feeling, try to feel their pain points, then eventually whatever the design that you are going to do, that will be better because you are keeping yourself at designer's shoes. Okay, sorry, user's shoes, and you will be able to understand what exactly is the real situation, what is the pain point. Okay, so empathy is very important. We'll talk about in detail in this module about the empathy. Okay, okay, so being said that, we'll quickly jump into user research. Okay, so user research is basically talking to users, right? You are communicating with the users, you are observing the users, plus learning from the users before and after you design something. Correct, so three things are very important here that you need to understand, which is you are talking to users, you are observing the users like how they are performing on any application, and learning from that performance, like whatever they are performing, it is very important to learn what they are, how they are behaving, what they are saying. Okay, what are their expressions? We'll talk in detail about all this stuff. Okay, so this is a simple user research, talking plus observing plus learning. Okay, now why it is important? Why? So user research is important because we'll be able to understand their need. For example, if a student is there and that student is not performing well in the class. Okay, and a teacher wanted to understand why that particular student is not performing, then how teacher can understand it? By only asking, right? By only understanding the needs, right? By only understanding the needs. And the the most important thing is for any designer is, like, they should not go ahead and go wild guesses. Every time whenever I go for any interviews, or when I see the portfolio, what I see is they simply see the problem statement and uh, give the solution out of it, and that is their own solution. For example, they see certain application and they find, hey, this is not good, and they simply give the solution. It is not a user research. Okay, it is not the research part. Why? Because that is their own perception. Solution always should come from the data. Okay, be very specific on that. You are designing not your thoughts, you are designing whatever the insights that you have got from the uh, users, their needs, the frustrations, the pain points. Okay, whatever you are getting from the users, that data should speak. You should not pre-assume the things and per your design. Okay, so uh, and user research is like understanding about the user, learning from their behavior. And it is important because you will be able to understand the real user need. Okay, now, if I give a simple example, okay, in everyday life, okay, so imagine you are opening a new restaurant. Okay, before finalizing the menu, what are the user research can you do in the chat, please? Let's suppose you are opening a menu. Okay, what will be the user research that you will do? Guys, participation, guys, very important. Okay, which food is in demand? Okay, what food? What is the common food? Okay, market demand. Observe the menu. South Indian, North Indian. Right. So we will ask few. Like we will finalize before finalizing the menu. We will go for researching. Like we'll ask the people what food they prefer. Okay. Uh, what are the order most, like which is more frequent food that go. Okay, and we also notice which one is not liking by the user, or which one is not liking by the people. Okay, so by doing this, what we will understand the customer, right, before selecting a menu. So if let's suppose we find they are saying they mostly they go for meals, and in the meals they go for biryani, let's suppose. Okay, so we will understand, hey, in this area for this restaurant, people are more liking the biryani food, and this is what they order most. And let's suppose there are certain foods which they don't feel it good, or they leave it unfinished, so we'll simply leave that from the menu. Okay, we will delete that from the menu because it is not most in demand, right? So this is basic user research. Why? Because to understand before finalizing the menu, otherwise the entire menu will be wrong. Correct. So this is a small snacks. Okay, right. So this is a small this thing that we will do before opening a restaurant. Okay, a small user research. Now let's suppose uh, we talk about a common example. Maybe a research question that come to you in front is, why are elderly users struggling with the app? For example, why are elderly users struggling with the any particular application? Okay, what could be your insight? For example, you have gone to few elder people. Okay, and you have given one application, for example WhatsApp, or for example any other social media application you have given to them, for example Facebook, and you have asked, okay, just read this app and tell us your feeling, tell us your experience about this. Okay, so what could be the user research method? What you can immediately think of? Any wild guesses? Any wild guesses, guys? Okay, they have difficult to type. Okay, right. More. Okay, think from the user's perspective. Think from the user's perspective, guys. Okay, maybe they are not literate, they have difficult to type, executive research. Yeah, correct. So there may be we'll observe them, the way I told right now. Observation is very important, right? We'll observe how they are typing it, whether they are able to read it or not properly. Okay, if they are finding the words correct, for example they are elderly people, okay, so they might be not very used to with the trendy terms or updated terms. They might be having old terminologies or old dictionary in their mind, so whether they are able to perform the reading operation correctly or not, whether the font size, because with the elderly people there might be situation like uh, the thing is they feel it is too small, or it is not very readable. Okay, or the language is not very plain, it's very trendy. Okay, so what we will analyze from that observation is that how they are behaving with the application. Okay, so listening and observing is very important in user research. Okay, you are researching about the user, you are trying to find out their pain points, their experience about any application. Okay, being said that, let's do a quick exercise, and here I want uh, you guys to just open up. I want to hear your voice. So when Coca-Cola launched a new Coke in 1985, it was based on extensive market research and taste tests that showed people preferred new flavor over the original. So whenever they have done a huge test, okay, and they find it the new taste is liking by the audience, by the people, but when it hit the floor, okay, when it came to the market, it faced a massive backlash. Means it was there were protests, and they had to revert its original formula with the new one within a few months. Can anyone tell me like why it happened? Because they have done market research, right? They have spent lots of money in research, and they found it also the new taste is better. But why they had to revert with the original formula? So can anyone tell me why? Anyone, any wild guesses? Anyone knows this? Habituated to the test. Okay, others, guys? Adverse. Okay, maybe the control group was too small to include all the. Yeah, right, Mansi. Okay, experienced folks wanted to give a try to this question. What do you think? What could be the reason? I can unmute you guys. They have difficult blind taste test. Okay, Divakaran. Emotional attachment to old Coke. Right. Good, Meghna. Good. Good. Okay. Okay. More, guys. More. Think. Ah, right, correct. Maybe not keeping the old one with the new one. Okay, so Why this happened, guys? So you guys must have noticed one more thing. The slide that I am presenting here, it has many examples, many pictures from the instructor slide that you can see in the LMS portal. So this I have prepared for you guys, so that even after the class you can access the material with all the examples, okay, apart from the instructor slide that is there in your LMS. Okay, so it will be an added advantage. You can go with the recording and with this one uh, anytime to clear your concepts, or if you miss something during the class, you can revisit it, the same concept, and you can revise it on every class. This presentation what I prepared for you guys is, I'll post it over the Slack. Okay, sounds cool, guys? Quick confirmation over the chat. You got it? I'll post this. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, perfect, cool. So what actually happened? So first thing first. Okay, whatever the taste, whatever the tests that they have given, okay, it was on a small sample, correct? They can't give to the large audience. And whatever the audience they have given, okay, they have simply liked the sweeter taste of the new Coke. Why? Because they were not knowing about the brand, about the emotion, about the nostalgia that is there with any brand, with any product. Okay, so what they have done is, they have simply replaced the old one with the new one. People like the new one, but they were actually thinking, where are the old ones? They were searching the old one and they were not finding any old one. They were missing the old one also. So in a design, whenever there is a redesign concept given to you, you know that, right? There may be two situations. The first situation is, you will be assigned with a task to start from the scratch, and you will be also assigned with a task where you need to redesign any application. So while redesigning, if you completely redesign or revamp the thing, you will, if you eliminate all the old elements from the screen and give a total new thing, people might get confused. Hey, what is this? Where those elements? They might get confused. Okay, so the same thing happened with the Coca-Cola. Okay, what they have done is, they have actually done a good market research, but in, they have simply replaced the entire old stock with the new stock. People were liking the new one, but they were aggressively find the old one also. Coca-Cola failed not because of the taste, but because of the research that got ignored, which is there in the people. The people have the emotional bond with the original Coke, right? So with a brand, always there is an emotional touch. Okay, so they were thinking, where is the old one? Okay, because they have a deep emotional bond with the old one. You simply can't remove everything on a sudden. Okay, that's why they had to revert it back, and they have given a newspaper print like the old Coke is back. Okay, so in design perspective also, you think that is a mental model. Okay, you can't suddenly replace the entire existing one, which is a good hit in the market, with the totally new one. Okay, guys, you got it? Okay, got this concept? Okay, perfect. Let's. So what will be the agendas for today? So we will explain the role of user research in UI design. Okay, we'll also try to analyze different user research methods. Okay, like how to identify the data sourcing strategies, and we'll also touch base few Gen AI tools. Okay, as it is a research more of theory, so trust me, guys, I'll try to engage you with multiple examples with multiple activities. I'll try not to make you bored, and you will feel it engaging and fun. Okay, so let's get started with this. So, user research overview. So, first thing first, what exactly is the user research? As we just now studied, user research involves studying the user, right? About their behavior, about their pain points, okay? And here, what we do is we design the product keeping user's perspective in mind, right? As I told you right now, you need to be in user's shoe. Empathy means you need to empathize with the user so that you can understand what exactly is the pain point, what exactly they are thinking of the particular problem. Okay, with that note, these are six essential UI UX research. Okay, why UI UX research is important. So everywhere, like if someone, as I told you in the first module also, uh, if someone says you, hey, you need to redesign this, you need to work upon this, so your first question should be why. Okay, why I need to redesign? What is the uh, actually reason? What are the pain points? Okay, you should always ask why. Okay, so again here, why is user research essential in UX design? Okay. Yeah, correct. Yeah, Anubhav. No, Anubhav, you have not missed much. We have simply talked about user research, and it is understanding about the user's pain point, talking to them, observing them, and now we are going to start importance of user research. Okay, Anubhav, you will be able to cope up from here. So yeah, so basically, why it is important? So it is because of six reasons, okay, and we'll touch base in detail of these six reasons. You need to understand why. Okay, so first is understanding the user needs. Okay, then making informed decisions means not your decision. Whatever the information that you have gathered from the user, you are going to decide the further steps from those needs, those insights. Okay, then enhancing the usability means the way it is there right now, you need to enhance it. While enhancing it, improves the user satisfaction. And if research is done in a good way, okay, then it reduce costs and risk. We'll talk about in detail. And if we all are doing this in any, if any organization is doing this, when you will be joined, you will be joined as a UX researcher, or when you will be joined as a UX designer. Okay, then if you're following it, so your application will have a competitive advantage. Okay, now let's deep dive one by one into everything. So first is understanding user needs. Okay, so imagine you are designing a grocery delivery app. Okay, and through user research you discover that customer want to easily add item from previous order to their cart. Okay, so what is the outcome that you feel from this? What is the outcome? You are designing a grocery delivery app. Okay, and through user research means asking to user, you got to know that they wanted to easily add previous item. What is your understanding out of it, guys? Quickly, anyone? Reorder button should be visible upfront. Right, good one, Pushpa. Add recently brought section, or yeah, micro interaction again. They have list, right, correct. So you can prioritize creating a feature that allows user to quickly reorder. Means reorder what they have ordered previously. Okay. Now let's let's analyze this. So whoever is new to the design or feels like, Okay, they want a relevant example. Okay, so try to get some inputs from this. You'll be able to correlate. So few of the physical examples, guys. For example, now what we are talking about, understanding the user needs. Okay, so the pre-cut salad bag. Okay, what is the need here, guys? The need is people want to eat healthy, but washing the vegetables and chopping is too time consuming. This is the need. Okay, and the solution could be grocers sell bags of pre-washed or chopped lettuce. Okay, so the solution is they have simply washed it, chopped it, and keep it ready. Customers save time, and store sells more product. Got it? So here what we are doing, we are understanding, we are understanding the user need. So a problem statement came in front of you is that people want to eat healthy, but they find washing and chopping vegetables too time consuming. Okay, so as a designer, you got this, and now what is the solution they have that you have given? You have given you should sell bags that is pre-washed and chopped with lettuce or vegetables. Okay, in the same way, transparent toaster. Okay, what happens with the toaster, guys? Like we don't know what is the position inside the toaster. Where are the what is the situation of bread? Okay, so might be not cooked well, or maybe overburned, right? Maybe overburned. So in that situation, what happens? Yeah, yeah, it gets burned, right? Yeah. Well, yeah, there are plastics available, Ria, which is that DPA free, right? Something like this. So we don't know, like what is the situation of bread inside the toaster, right? So what we can give? We can give a solution like with a glass slides. Okay, so we have a glass sides available, and I can see what is the situation. So by simply giving this simple solution, we have actually solved a problem, a real time problem. Okay, so we understand the user need, and we have given a solution, guys, right? You are getting like how it is important to understand the user need. Okay, yeah. Okay, we are understanding the user need, and there are many physical examples through which, yeah, through which you can easily, yeah, correct, through which you can easily give a solution. Correct. Now let's analyze this with some digital examples. Okay, for example, Amazon's buy again button. Okay, just now we have studied, people often run out of time. For example, few things like dog food or soap or daily essentials, they don't want to go again and buy. Okay, so what it has done, Amazon has implemented buy it again. You can see here, Amazon has implemented buy it again, a simple option. Okay, what Amazon has done here, Amazon understood the user need. This is the user's need. Okay, and with this user need, simply they have implemented buy it again. So whatever the product they feel, oh, it is very frequently used product, they can simply buy it again. And what it does, it saves their time. Okay, by skipping the search process, they should not go search the same thing, go to the cart, they simply go to the orders, buy it again. Same in the Netflix. Okay, so they understood that intro takes some second or some minute, and people don't want to see intro again and again because they must have seen earlier. Okay, so they have simply given this skip intro button. Okay, in the application, they understood uh, this is the user's need, and they don't want to waste their time here. Okay, so with this simple skip intro button, they have increased the user experience. Okay, users stay immersed in the story. Okay, and they can watch more episodes, because the boring parts are removed, right? That intro part, that is removed. Guys, you are getting right. You can correlate how understanding the user need is very important. Correct, guys? So, yeah. So, being said that, now it is super important for you to understand in the same way you need to understand rest why also. Let's move. So, second is making an informed decision. Suppose you are designing a ride sharing app, okay? Means ride sharing app. And research shows that user often struggle to find the drop off location. What could be the solution for this? The way Netflix and Amazon has done it. I need the same solution from you guys. Think in that perspective. What could be the solution? Yeah, yeah, correct. Is there in the YouTube. Okay. Ride sharing app and users are unable to find the drop off location. What could be the solution for this? Okay. Yes. Yeah, correct, correct. Drop a pin. Right. Drop a pin at the top of the screen like Google Maps. Correct. We will make the design in a way so that the drop off location should be more prominent upfront, they can see. Okay, let's understand this with real life example. Few examples. Okay, the ketchup bottle example. Who all have faced this issue, like the last sip of ketchup is unable to get out of the bottle? You feel a difficulty in getting that. Who all has experienced this issue? Me. Okay. Okay. So it is a very genuine issue. So what could be the solution of it? The upside down plastic bottles, right? In the both side, they can dispense. So by this simple hack, it is very convenient for the user to understand. Oh, okay, fine. I can now easily take every bit of ketchup inside the bottle. Okay. In the same way, intended sidewalk. You know curb cats. So the people with wheelchairs, or if you are dragging some suitcases, it is very difficult to lift it, right? It is very difficult to lift it. So simple curb cat, a small ramp in the sidewalk, okay, so that they can easily go, right? A smooth transition from the street to the sidewalk where people walk. Okay, a simple hack. So here we are making an informed decision, right? From the information, I got the information, hey, this is the information. Now what should be the solution? So taking that information, we have given the answer. Few digital examples. For example, Spotify's Discover Weekly. Correct. So what was the need in the Spotify? What was the need in the Spotify? So the need in the Spotify was millions and millions of songs were there, but they often get stuck listening to the same old playlist. Okay, so what they have done is they have implemented a feature, a personalized feature, Discover Weekly. Okay, where they give 30 new songs. Okay, they get the information through research is that people get bored by listening, same and same songs. Okay, so they have given simple this Discover Weekly, where they every Monday they upload 30 new songs. Okay, so user find it very awesome. They find it, hey, without effort, they find, hey, these are the new songs. And it keeps their more subscribers, right? Spotify got subscribed with many other users also. Okay, in the same way, Google Map has done a research, and it's got to know that at certain like trekkers, or a person hikers or travelers, they go sometime and they find Google Map offline, right? And they feel it, hey, now it's offline, now how to navigate? So what Google Map did, they simply, what they did is they simply created a feature to download a specific area. Okay. And what they can do, in the no network zone also, they can easily find the location without even a zero bars of signal, because they have downloaded a specific area of the map to the phone storage. Got it? They got the information. They got the information, and with the help of this information, they have created something new, and that is so effortless that user liked it, and that particular feature got uh, very good response from the user. Okay, guys, you got it? How, why informed decision is important, and how you can make a best out of it. Yeah, struggling. Yeah, toothpaste, right? It will come someday. Yeah, yeah. Okay, guys. Okay, perfect. Let's move forward. Enhancing usability. So now, let's have one scenario. Imagine you are creating a fitness tracking app, and users say it's hard to find the start workout button because it's hidden in the setting. What you can do, guys? Answer, guys. Answer. I need more and more answer and engagement. Think. Start workout button is hidden in the setting. Okay, it's hard to find. This is the problem. Okay, making the start button more convenient. Okay, put the button on home page, right, Pushpa? Good. Okay, add a sticky button to first screen or home screen, right? Okay, perfect. So the correct answer is by placing the start button on the main screen. Okay, the moment they see it in the home screen, it is easier for them to use it. Okay, this helps to it will help to quickly start their workout. Okay, let's understand with few physical examples. Okay, so why this emergency stop button is upfront? Anyone? Why that emergency stop button is upfront in the treadmills? Right, why? You must have seen. Why? Quick access. Yeah, worst case scenario, whenever there is a yeah, correct. So uh, what happens is, due to excessive workout, or sometime they find it difficulty in their physical condition, so that emergency stop at upfront will give a quick access. Okay, easy, convenient for them. In the same way, hotel light switch. In hotels, there are many lights. It is very difficult for anyone to go and press each and every light, right? So what is the solution? The solution is master off button. Okay, there is a button. If you off it, the entire, all the switches, all the lights, it will get switched off. Okay, so here what we have done, guys, we have enhanced the usability. Correct? Means earlier the option was there, they can go in the setting in the treadmill and they can hit the emergency stop, but we have made it more convenient. Means whatever the usability, means the ease of use, and the ease of using anything, we made it better. In the same way, hotel light switch, they can go and click one by one, but we made a master off button so that the experience is good, they can quickly do it and it saves time. Few digital example, guys. Okay, in the YouTube search icon, right? YouTube search icon with magnifying glass up front. Why? They can go and search many videos or whatever the videos they want, but upfront video at the top, or sorry, upfront search bar at the top, they can find any video very easily, right? In the same way, WhatsApp camera icon, you must have noticed, right? So WhatsApp doesn't want you should go And if you wanted to take a quick photo to share, they don't want you to navigate through phones gallery or go for chat setting. So what they have done is they have keep it upfront, okay, at the main chat bar. Okay, so what it will do, you can quickly go over there and you can use this feature. Okay, so usability was there, that option was there with the user. Okay, but what we have done is through these examples, I just wanted to show what they have done is they have made it more usable, like it is more accessible to the user. They can quickly use it. Enhancing usability is clear, guys. Got the idea? Getting what is user research and how to implement the solution. Okay, let's move forward. Guys, anytime if you have any questions or any doubts, any concept you are not understanding, I'm requesting you guys to please let me know immediately. Okay, my one eye is always on the chat. Okay, I will quickly solve your doubt. Okay, it is super important for everyone to understand each and every concept, so that, yeah, Kevin, I'll come to that. So that you can go forward and you can understand. So there is one question from Kevin: how do you validate the solution works? Okay, so validation is the part which is comes in the later stage. So what we do is, for your knowledge, I'm just saying is, once we research, okay, as I told you, first we discover, okay, discover the pain point, then we define, okay, this is the solution out of it. Okay, once we define, then we ideate, means find the solution and create a prototype out of it. Once that prototype is done, okay, we give to the customer, we give to the user, and take their feedback. The time till the time till they say they are fine with it, it is most likely adoption rate is more. Okay, success rate for that particular solution is more. We'll keep it refining it in the real world. Okay, in the industry, in the design industry. Okay, once we got a success ratio good from the earlier one, we find this validation good, means we find this approach good, and we'll go for the final visual design. Okay, we take the user feedback, we get their output on this, and accordingly we finalize, hey, they are happy with it, they are happy with the solution, and then we'll finalize it. You got, Kevin? There are many, yeah, correct. So there are many validation point we'll talk about in further modules. So now let's move to the fourth one, that is improving user satisfaction. Okay, so suppose you are updating a music streaming app, and users have mentioned, like they want it easy, they want to easily find and return to the playlist they have recently listened to. Okay, so what is the scenario here? They're updating a music streaming app, and users are saying they want to easily find and return to the playlist they have recently listened to. What could be the outcome? What could be the solution out of it, guys? Ria will summarize it. Will summarize it after completing all six. We'll summarize it. Okay, Ria. Okay. Now, guys, take the scenario: updating a music streaming app, and users are mentioning they want to easily find and return to the playlist they have recently listened to. What could be the solution out of it? They want to quickly access recently. Mhm. Any wild guesses, guys? uh, okay, adding recent. Correct. Adding a recently, yeah, on the top. Correct. Right, guys. So what we are doing is simply that recently played button should place at the home screen at the top, so that they can easily see and becomes more user friendly. Let's understand this with the help of few examples. Few physical examples. For example, okay, uh, the need is you visited a library and you get frustrated, okay, with so many sections, so many books, and it is difficult for you to walk every aisle and find a book. What could be the solution out of it? How to search, guys? How to search it? There are many books in the library and you wanted to search it. How will you search it? Naming your sections, okay. Okay. Alphabetical order, okay. Mhm. Board's name, correct. So right, so you all are correct. So what we can do is we can paint different cells, we can put naming, they can easily go and search it. Means the broader search we are keeping it narrow. The broader search we are keeping it narrow. Guys, it is pure math, okay. You need to do it, you need to do it. So please, please, please try to analyze what I am saying, okay. It is super important. In the same way, in the suitcase also, okay, you need to put your pant, your coat, your shaving creams, your boots, many things. So if you put all together, it will become a big pile up, okay, and it will be very difficult for you to find the things during a trip. So what could be the solution? Again, narrow down the search, correct. So what we can do, we can have suitcases division, right. We can have suitcases with division, okay, departments. Shirt at one place, pant at one place, socks at one place, okay. So it is easier for us. Now, in the same way, Spotify has recently played a option or feature, okay. User were finding it annoying to have to search for their favorite playlist or that one song that we're just listening 10 minutes ago, okay. So a dedicated recently played, okay, or made for you, we have simply kept it at the top of home screen. Whatever they have recently played or just now played and wanted to listen again, okay, they can quickly go and they can quickly find those stuff. In the same way, Amazon's one click buy, right, the same buy now or one click buy. So their favorite uh, items, okay, or items of a smaller amount, okay, uh, whatever the things they often buy, okay. So they simply wanted to buy with one click, okay. So it saved users, it saved data to skip to the entire checkout process. They need not to go and uh, go till checkout and do it. They can simply click on the buy now with one click. Here you can see, and you can and they can easily buy it out, okay. In the same way, we have one more scenario, that is reducing cost and risk, okay. So imagine you are designing a booking website, okay, booking website for travel accommodation. Early user testing shows that the filtering system is confusing and hard to use, okay. So you're designing a website and it shows from the user data or from user research is that the filtering is very confusing and hard to use. How you can overcome this issue, guys? How will you overcome this issue? Filtering is difficult in travel booking website. Think. Add clear, uh, okay, distinct categories, okay. It is a bit tricky one, guys. Okay, cleared in, okay. Okay, Sarika, that one was for the old one. That is good. For this one, bit tricky, guys. Filtering is confusing. How you can fix it? Think in terms of reducing cost and risk. Auto AI. Okay, let me break the ice. So, uh, there are a few things which we can fix it before the launch. Okay, so if we fix something which is confusing to the user after it get launched, after it get to the go to the production, and then we fix it, then it will cost to the company, right? So what we can do is we can fix these issues before the launch. Means what we can do is we can see why filter is confusing to the user, whether the navigation is incorrect, or whatever the things that they are searching is not a very intuitive, and it is very difficult for any user to find out what they are searching. Okay, we can have all this validation before launch. Okay, so if we fix all this real time problem, or the problem that we are facing in the user research, okay, before the launch, then it will reduce cost and also the risk of losing customer, right? So let's understand this with few physical examples. For example, cardboard prototyping for furniture. Okay, you wanted to build some new type of desk, but you are not so sure, okay, whether the height will be correct or not. Okay, so if let's suppose, without focusing on this problem, if you build the entire furniture is now designed and it is now ready for use, and you find out, hey, this is not good, this is not my height is not suitable for this, or this is bit higher. Okay, so what will happen? The entire cost that took to design it, to develop it, to prepare it, it will go in vain, right? So what you can do, instead of manufacturing 500 desks, what they can do, they can build a live seized cardboard version. Means they can simply build a smaller version, one piece, or simple a prototype. You can think of simple furniture initially before going for a finalized and in stock furniture, and by that one they can see it. Same in the painting, right? Before designing an entire wall, what a painter does, it design a small portion, a small patch, and see how it will look. Okay, if it is not looking fine, they will replace it with other color. Okay, till the time he feels, okay, this is fine, this is fine. Okay, he keeps on changing it. The moment he feels, okay, this is fine, this will look good, it will go for the entire wall, right? So why they are doing it? This is a small testing on a small portion. What it does, it reduces your cost. Okay, few examples, like on application side, the beta test of a booking website. For example, a travel company is launching a new hotel. Okay, but they are not sure what will be the pricing, rating, location. Okay, but they are not sure. Okay, so what we can do is, before launching to the entire audience, whatever their loyal users are there, they can release that. We call it beta test version. Okay, so those are for few users, loyal user, they give the genuine feedback, we'll show to them, and if they say, okay, this is fine, we can go ahead. In the same way, in designing also, before going for final product, what we do is we simply design a prototype first, a rough sketch, a mock-up, how it will look like. Okay, we test it over the user. Once the feedback is finalized, after doing multiple iteration and changes, we finalize it and go for the production. It reduces our cost of reworking again and again. Okay, guys, got it? This is clear. No worries, Amu. We are talking about the user research. You can cope up from here. Okay. Now, gaining a competitive edge. Imagine an online clothing store where customers have expressed interest in a feature that suggests outfit combination on their previous purchase. Okay. So this is a scenario where there is an online clothing store where customer are showing interest in a feature where that feature suggests output combination. Like if you choose pant, okay, so based upon previous purchase, it will show what will go better on this. Like if you choose any let's suppose any shoes, so it will show which shock will shocks will go better. Like if you purchase any shirt, okay, what coat will go better on it. So customers have expressed interest in this feature. Okay, so what we can do as a UX designer, as a user researcher, UX researcher, so that they find this feature very useful in the application and they go ahead about it quickly. Guys, what do you think? What we can do? Anyone? Guys, no worries. Let me break the ice. So, what we can do, we can give a personalized suggestion. Okay, in the module one assignment, the course and assignment, you have designed personalized suggestion, right? From the purchase history. Correct, Hilda. So, from the history, whatever you have purchased, okay, store can boost customer satisfaction by simply giving a suggestion like this will go better on this. Okay, so a feature that suggests personalized outputs based on the purchase history. Okay, that will go. Let's understand this with few physical example. Okay, for example, when you go for any trip, okay, or any traveling, or any outdoor plan, then you carry soft drinks, but you forgot to bring separate opener. Okay, so during the trip, it might be difficult for you to open it. So company sees that. Company saw this issue. Company saw this problem, and what they have done is they have simply in the backpack they have simply attached it a durable metal bottle opener directly into the shoulder strap of the backpack. Okay, you can see like this. Okay, they have done it. So in a store, let's suppose one backpack is there, one bag is there where there is no opener, a simple bag with different sections, but one bag where this opener is there. Which one uh, user will prefer, without opener or with opener? Guys, which one user will prefer? With opener, right? With opener. Why? Because that the problem that is there in the backpack, some problem, it has solved it. And by this one, what you have done, you have taken a competitive edge over the first one. Correct? In the same way, a simple knob in the detergent in the pouch, you see, in a simple knob, there is a simple knob, and there is a knob where, or a lead where there is a measuring cup. Okay, like measures maybe small, medium, large, or maybe 5 ml, 10 ml, 15 ml. So you will prefer which is having a uh, measuring cup, right? In the as a lead. Why? Because it solves your real time problem. Both are having the detergent, both are having the soap, but it has a gain added advantage. Okay, that is a added advantage. For example, in any language application, let's suppose there is a language application, and in that application, in one application there is only light mode, and in another application there is both light and dark mode. Okay, in the dark mode, user will feel it fine, feel it comfortable studying in the night. But the application which is having only light mode, okay, it will be difficult, it will create strain on the eyes of the user while reading the language at the night. So what do you think, which one user will prefer? First one where only light mode is there, or the second one where both light mode and dark mode theme is there? Which one? Second one, correct. So, being said that, let's quickly conclude. So, as I told you, we have w- user research is important. Why? Because we need to understand user needs. Based upon the user need, what we can find is, okay, this is the user need. Okay, and based upon the user need, we can simply finalize the solution. For example, user need is they want simple salads chopped. They don't want to consume, they don't want to spend time on it. So we understand the user need and we have designed it. Second is making informed decision. For example, here, okay, uh, they want a new playlist. They want a new song out of it. Okay, and they have simply given an option of discover weekly. Okay, we got the information, and based upon the information we have designed a solution. Okay, the third is enhance usability. Already it's there, and we wanted to make it more easy to use for the user. Okay, for example, emergency stop, it's there. They can, in the hotel, user can go and switch off each light one by one, but with the master switch off they can do it. Okay, so what we have done, we have enhanced the usability, means the the ease of using, we have enhanced it. Improve user satisfaction. So in the user satisfaction, what we have done is, for example, uh, if you go to physical library, okay, we have bifurcated. In the suitcase we have given the divisions. Okay, so satisfaction level is increased, correct? With one click you can find out the thing. The fifth is reducing cost and risk. So a small paint or giving a simple prototype or a sketch design before it, okay, before the final design will save lots of your cost. And the last is competitive edge. For example, if your design or if your application is having something extra which is not there in your competitor application, then by default your application will have an upper edge. People will like it because you are solving a real time problem. Okay, so this why is clear to all, guys. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, only few people are responding. Rest, guys, am I clear to everyone? You guys got the idea with examples? Okay, perfect. So let's have a quick check. Sarah is browsing an online store for gadgets and find it frustrating to compare options. So you got the problem. The problem is Sarah is browsing an online store for some gadgets, okay? And she wants to compare between one option to other options, okay? Based on the UX research, what feature could make the comparison process more user friendly? Tell me, guys. Okay? So you want a comparison. Which is the option? A, B, C, or D? C, 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 C. Perfect, perfect. You guys are getting it. Perfect, perfect. Thanks, guys. Yeah. So if I give a quick view feature, no, I don't want a quick view. Okay. Reduce the amount of text in the gadget. No, I don't want to know about the description. Implement a side by side comparison. Yes, I want a comparison. So side by side is better. And rating system. I don't want to go for genuinity. Okay. I don't want a popular choice. So the answer is C. Now, as I told you about the user exploring user research method, this one, why? Now we should go and explore the user research methods. Okay, what are different user research methods? How we will research? Okay, so there are basically four. Okay, research methods. First is qualitative, second is quantitative, third is behavioral, and fourth is attitudinal. Okay, these research methods are used to gain insights, means gain information on user needs, how they are experiencing, okay, their behaviors. Through these methods you will be able to understand the different user needs and behaviors and experiences. There, you need to understand their user. You'll be able to empathy it. Okay. Now, can anyone tell me what do you understand by qualitative? What is qualitative research method? Anyone? Any wild guesses? Some experienced folk wanted to come and open up. Okay, descriptive method, quality. No, Samru, the D won't work. She needs comparison. Okay. Yeah. Quality, descriptive quality is the main category. Asking long question, not objective ones. Okay. Yeah, partially correct. Partially correct. So let's deep dive into each user research method. Okay. So before deeping diving into user research, different user research methods like qualitative one, quantitative one, behavioral and attitudinal, let's first focus on why different research methods needed. Okay. Then I'll quickly talk about the qualitative and quantitative. Okay. So first, can anyone tell me, okay, why different research methods are needed? Why? Why this research methods are needed? Okay. Anyone? Why different sales methods are needed? Because if there is one method, I can apply that method and I can got the answer, right? But why different methods? Right? Somewhat. Okay. 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 Right. Right. Okay. 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 So why it is needed is because we need to find out multiple things about the user. Just by knowing one thing, okay, we won't be able to get the insight. We also need to know why. Like if they are saying it, I don't find it good, like the checkout process is very difficult. Okay, so why it is difficult? Okay, now how many, for example, why is the problem with any checkout process? For example, in an application there is a checkout process, and checkout process is difficult. Okay, we got to know why it is difficult. For example, let's suppose the buy now option is not very cool or not very user friendly. Okay, so this is why it is difficult. But I don't know how many people feel this as a difficult, right? So along with why, we also need to know how many users are struggling. Okay, then we also need to know what users do at that time. For example, they feel okay, this is difficult, and let's suppose 100 people feel it is difficult, but out of 100, how many are actually able to perform the task? If they are able to perform the task, what is the time they are taking? So we also need to know like what they do. And once we got to know, okay, what they do by observation, then we also need to find out what they say. For example, it is not always mandatory whatever that you are doing, the same thing you are saying. For example, let's suppose you are going in an online vegetable. Let's suppose you are going for online shopping, and you are purchasing from Swiggy Instamart. Let's suppose you are purchasing some item, okay, and you have put the filter, and based upon the filter, you finalize your product, and based upon the product, you have done the checkout. You find it very difficult, let's suppose, to finalize different thing, okay, but when someone asked you, you thought okay, it was good but not that good. So you have made one perception in your mind, and you told to the other person it was okay, okay, although you find it very difficult, but you told okay, okay. Means it's not always compulsory that whatever you are doing, the same thing you are saying. So to finalize why, how many, what they are doing actually, and what they say, we need different user research methods, because one research method will find out why, one research method will find out how many, the third one will find out the observation, what users do, and one research method will find out what they say. If we combine all, then only will be able to find a better solution. Guys, you got it? Why we need different method? Okay. Now, taking that into consideration, let's quickly jump into qualitative research. Okay. So be in mind, in the interviews or while performing the UX research methods, when you will join a corporate office as a UX designer, as a UX researcher, okay, you might be asked this question, or you need to perform qualitative research. So be that same thing in mind. It will be easy for you to remember. Okay, so first thing first, qualitative research means non-numerical data. Okay, non-numerical data, you got it? So non-numerical data means you are actually getting uh, opinions, you are getting comments, you are getting feelings, right? So it will, yeah, so it will give you an idea on numerical data. Means they okay, for example, after seeing after watching a movie in a theater, okay, after watching a movie in a theater, you what you did is you came outside and someone asked you, okay, how was the movie? Okay, so what will be your answer? Quickly, guys, on chat. let's sup- let's suppose you have seen Kantara, right? Chapter 1, okay, or Durandar, right? And after that someone asked you, after watching that movie, what could be your comments? How was the movie? Yeah, that is the question. Someone asks you how was the movie, what could be your comments? Like, what could be your comments? Just wanted to hear that comment, guys. Movie is good. Okay, which you like the most? Right, interesting story, correct, you are saying the answer. So these all are data, right? I am getting the insight, but I can't count it. Means these are non-numerical data. Like, it is your feelings, it is your comments, it is your experience. Okay, so it focuses on understanding the why behind the user behavior. Okay, so non-numerical data is qualitative research. Okay, then there are a few popular methods by which we can get this data. Okay, we'll talk about in detail of all this. So first is interview, second is focus group, third is observation. Okay, what is interview? So interview is basically, we'll talk in detail about it. Don't worry. Okay. Interview, as you know, as the name suggests, okay, you one-on-one conversation and you are understanding the thoughts. As I just now asked, someone asked you, okay, means that was an interview for you, right? Someone asked you directly, hey, okay, this is the thing, this is the movie. How would you like the whether you like the movie or not? Okay, what is the best part? What is the best part? Khushbu give 4 out of 5. I'll talk about that. This is the next part. Okay. So you told, okay, this is fine. One on one. Okay. For example, talking to a banking app user to learn why they feel nervous while transferring money. Okay. So let's suppose in a banking app user is transferring money. Okay, and we directly ask the question, why you feel nervous while transferring money? Okay, one-on-one conversation, and he will say, I feel nervous because I feel if money gets stuck, then what will happen? So the person has shared you the feeling. It is non-numerical, you can't count it. Focus group, I talked about focus group in the module 1 also. I'll reiterate again. So focus group is basically a guided a group, a small group. Okay, and that group is there with the facilitator, like me. Okay, and what is the task of focus group is, maybe from starting, or maybe when there is a need. Okay, we will give some task to them. For example, we have designed some prototype. Okay, we'll ask the focus group to just perform the activity on it, and we'll take the insight from the focus group. Okay, and based upon that insight, we'll pass the next phase. We'll go to the next phase. Okay, so for example, asking a group of shoppers. So for example, you can think there is a group of 10 people, and they went inside a shopping mall, and they have shopped something. Okay, so we can ask from that group whether you like the store or no, uh, whether you like the product, you like the staff behavior. Okay, so that is a focus group. Okay, a dedicated group which has performed the task, and we got the insight from it. So again, we'll get mixed feeling. Someone will say, hey, I like the store but the prices are high. Someone might say, everything is fine but billing counter is too long, something like this. And third is observation. So observation means watching. Okay, the real behavior there. We will not say anything, we'll just watch how it is performing. For example, in Pizza Hut or in Domino's, you must have seen that checkout machine, right? Self checkout machine. So you go, you enter some burger, you selected the add-ons on this, you have finally purchased it. Correct. So from distance, I can see, okay, you are fine with it. You are fine with the flow. Okay. And with this flow, you simply purchase the item. You took 2 minutes to purchase or to complete this task. Okay. So by observation only, I can see whether you are comfortable or not, or whether it is that UI is fine with or not, or you had a pleasing experience or not. Right. So you guys got a bit idea on interview, focus group, and observation. Got it, guys? Yeah, perfect. So now, before going to quantitative research and further, I let's have a break of 10 to 15 minutes, because post that we need to sit on this, and I'll try to have two engaging session, like an activity is also planned for you guys post session. So I request everyone to quickly go for a break and just come back at 7:40, or let's have a 15 minutes break, guys. Post that we have many things to do. For everyone, I'll just launch a poll. Okay, guys, please give the feedback. It is super important for us, and we'll meet right after 15 minutes. Okay, we have many engaging session and very fun activities planned post our break. Okay, guys. Okay. 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 Guys, are we back? Yes, 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 yes. Okay, perfect, guys. Okay, let's. Hope you all have given your feedback. Okay. Yeah. Okay. If you need more examples or something like this, please let me know, guys. I'll try to include. Okay. Will that one? I'm ending the poll and let's get back to the class. Okay. Okay. Yes. 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 Okay. Mhm. Okay. So now the second data method is quantitative data method. Okay. So as the name suggests, quantitative means you can count ratings, correct? Uh, or the numbers, okay, where you can find the count, the numbers basically. Okay, the someone told right, four out of five. Okay, so one is basically like you told it is good, it is bad, okay, it is fine. But someone might say, hey, I'll give 4 out of 5, I'll give 5 out of 5. Or some might say 80% was totally fine. So you are getting the numerical data, right, where you can analyze the numerical data. Okay, so here what happens, it analyzes a large amount of data. Okay, and we try to find out the behavior. I'll tell you how. So for now, understand there are three quantitative data methods. Okay, surveys, A/B testing, and usability testing. This one is very important, guys. We'll take a very detailed activity on this in later classes. So now, what? Let's understand with certain examples. What is survey? What is A/B testing? What is usability testing? Okay. Now, so surveys is basically a method. You know, all right? What is survey? As name suggests, it is a method to collect numerical feedback from a large number of users. Okay. For example, after using a Zomato, we ask the user to rate from 1 to 5. Okay. Survey. A/B testing, where it comes is, for example, you got the idea, you got the insight, and you have designed something, and you are like you think, okay, what should I give, option 1 or option 2? For example, you have two ideas in your mind and you wanted to present both the ideas to the client. Or you have three ideas in your mind and you wanted to present three ideas to the client. Okay, so at that time you can present these three ideas. So A/B testing, either A or B will be selected for the further refinement. So for example, showing two different buy now buttons and measuring which one gets more click. So simple practice is, you are giving two different options here: add to cart also, and go to the checkout process also. You are giving two options. Okay, just an idea I'm giving you. So either of the design will get selected, or is it either of the uh, solution that you are providing to the user will get selected. You are giving two options. Third is usability testing. Okay, so here basically there is one important parameter, UX parameter comes into picture, which is known as success rate. Okay, and time taken to complete a task. Okay, time completion rate and success rate. Okay, so this is the method which is used to successfully measure, okay, whether the task which was given to the user was completed successfully or not, and if, what was the time that we have taken. Okay, so it is the test which we conduct. Okay, when we, for example, we have designed one prototype. Okay, for example, in the home screen there is a banner, let's suppose, of multiple shirts. You choose one shirt, see the description, you liked it, you choose the color, size, and then you went for purchasing it. Okay, and you have made the payment and you have bought it. Okay, so the entire time with which you have taken, starting from research, like research the product, take an informative decision out of the research, and going for the checkout, the entire time that you have taken, time completion rate, and what was like whether you were able to successfully do that task or not, that is usability testing. Okay, we'll talk in detail about it. So for example, measuring how many users successfully place an order within 2 minutes, okay, in Zomato. So as per the designer, as per the methodologies, as per the validation, we got to know that this particular task should be get completed within 2 minutes, and if some user is, or many users are facing difficulty to complete within the 2 minutes, means there is some lack in the research, there is some lack in the testing. Okay, you need to refine it, you need to work on the information architecture, we'll talk about it in later classes. You need to work about the user flow, you need to work on the user flow, you need to make it more simplified. Okay, so surveys, large pool of data like Zomato, take this rating. AB means any of the option you are giving and taking the feedback, which one is better. And usability testing is find out the uh, success rate, the time for completion of any task. Okay, so through this we'll get the numerical data. Survey, we get the rating, we get the percentages. A/B testing, which one or two. Usability testing means time taken, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, or success rate, 80% success rate, 90% success rate. Out of 100, 80% or 85% user completed within 2 minutes, means 85% the success rate. So all are numerical data you are getting in numbers. Got it, guys? I still have not done that quizzing. I am the only one. That's okay. I'll, yeah. You can do it later. Okay. Perfect, guys. Now, Anubhav, focus on content. Super important. Okay. Now, qualitative versus quantitative. First, focus. So in qualitative we get the insights, feelings. In quantitative we get number, statistics. Okay, method, interview, focus group, and observation. Their survey, experiment, question is A/B testing, usability. Data, here will you will get unstructured, right? Because those are feelings. Someone told something, someone told that thing, and it is textual data, not numerical data. But here you will get structured and numerical data. Correct. Fourth is purpose. Here you understand what is the feeling of user, what they wanted to say, what they wanted to express. Here you can measure. Okay, for example, out of 180 told, okay, this is fine. I was able to complete it successfully. Okay, and last is example. As I told you, uh, uh, they went for a movie and they have given the feeling. And here, how many users have given for example, 4 star or 5 star. So here we'll get to know about their feeling, their experience, and here we'll get to know about how many have told what was the feeling good, and whether the feeling was bad. Okay, this is a simple this distinction between qualitative and quantitative. Now quickly go ahead with the third one, that is behavioral. Okay, so behavioral is, it focuses on observing, as I told you. Okay, so the name suggests behavior. Okay, means you're observing someone's behavior. Okay, so let's suppose someone is performing some task, as I told you, in the Pizza Hut or in the Domino's, the self checkout option, you can choose your pizza, you can pay, and I can observe from the distance, okay, whether you are performing good or not. Okay, so what it gives the idea. So here we understand what users do, rather why they are doing it. For example, there are two ways of finding for okay, I'll tell you. I'll share my screen, 1 second, guys. You will understand more. Okay, let me share back. New share. So I'm at Amazon. Okay. Now in the Amazon, let's suppose I wanted to buy a mobile. Okay. So I can go like this. Okay. I go to phone, mobile phone under 2000. I browse it. Okay. This is fine. I went inside the deal. Okay. This is good. This is good. And I can simply add to cart. Okay. This is one way. The second way could be, the second way could be, let me close it. Okay. So the second way could be, instead of here, instead of in the search bar, I can go here, or maybe I can click on all. Okay, and here I can go, okay, TV, appliances, electronics. I go here. Here I looked for the mobile. I didn't get it. I'll go back. For example, I go here. I go here, and from here I wanted to buy mobile phones. Okay, or maybe what I can do, I can find uh, shirts from here. Okay, shirts for women, let's suppose. Okay, I went here, I find this shirt interesting, I went inside. Okay, this is one way. Second way is I can go here, and I go women's fashion. In the women's fashion, I'm finding, okay, clothing, let's suppose. In the clothing, I wanted to find the shirts, whether shirts is available or not. For example, I got it. Okay, so there are two ways of doing, or there may be multiple ways of doing it. Okay, so taking this example into consideration, guys, think on this slide again. Okay, so it focuses on observing and measuring user action and behavior. Means we are actually measuring what users do rather than why they do it. Okay, we'll simply go on observation. Three important ways are there, popular ways. Okay, first is eye tracking, second is heat map, third is session recording. Okay, we'll take a deep look into everyone. So what exactly is eye tracking? Okay, so eye tracking is basically where user sees. Okay, I'll show you with an example. Hold on, let me open this for you. So let me close it, close this. Eye tracking. Let me share the screen, guys. So you can see this is a website. Okay, this is a website, and in this website, let's suppose here, if you go and see, accept all. Okay, you see. So okay, this is the more red, means where I was there for more time. Okay, so I can see these are the areas where user is more focusing. Got it? These are the area where user is less focusing. This, no one is seeing here, no one is seeing here, no one is seeing this card. You see, no one is seeing this card. No one is seeing this card. So what we analyzed, this is the area where more users eyes were there. Okay, so now try to correlate the same thing with this tab. Okay, eye tracking tracks where user look on the screen to understand what grab their attention first. Okay, for example, buy now button, a product image button, maybe mostly viewed. Okay, in the same way, heat maps are there where they spend more times. Okay, I'll show you that also. 1 second. Heat maps. Okay, yeah, heat maps website. So heat map is basically where they spend more time. Okay, I'll show you how it looks. So, and we'll summarize it again. Okay, guys. So now you see, you can see my screen. So in the 1 second, let me take one question, guys. Someone has pinged. How is the data recorded? I'll talk about this, Mansi. Just now I'll talk about it. Okay. So if you see here, this is a website. This is the more their users spend more time. Okay, you see it. Okay, you see it. So now heat map is something. If you see here, 1 second, guys. Okay. Now, so now if you see here, this is the website. Okay, in this website, what basically I can see it, right? You can see. So in the left area where most of the time user spends. Okay, so the amount of user spends time over there, those were a more red area. Okay, I'll tell you why it is important. Okay, now try to correlate with this example. Okay, with this example, I'll talk about, yeah. So here, try to correlate this with this example, heat maps. Okay, a heat map reveals user clicking on an image instead of the actual button. Okay, so it reveals most of the time consumed at particular area. And the third is session recording. Okay, so what we can do is, for example, in an online call, okay, let's suppose I have 5 users. Okay, and in the screen sharing mode I ask them, okay, one by one, go ahead and perform this task. I can record the screen. Okay, I can record the session and I can see how they are performing. Observation, right? And I can see, like, whatever I thought before designing, whether the same thing they are thinking or not, or the same thing they are going ahead or not. For example, I thought they will go for the search, choose a product, go to the product detail, find the description, click on the buy now, and go for the purchase. Okay, like payment. But they did something different, or the user did something different. They didn't go to the, or user didn't go to the search. They go to all categories, find some options, navigate different categories, go to one category, then again navigate different products, then find out the shirts, and then go for the rest thing. Okay, so I'll simply observe what he is doing. I won't say anything at that time. Okay, because it is very much important, like, to know what they are feeling. Okay, so watching a recording where user repeatedly fail to find the checkout option. Okay, so by doing again and again the same exercise, or doing again and again the same session recording with the user, will get to know whether they are able to find out that option, or the user that I have decided or that I have designed is actual going to the user or not. Okay, so that is session recording, very much important, because after numbers of users, for example 500 or 600 or more than 1,000 or even 100 also, okay, you will get confused who all have done what. Okay, so recording is must. I hope I'm clear, right, guys? You got bit idea? Okay, Pushpa, I'll repeat again. I'll repeat again. So eye tracking means I'll see what all areas first grab the attention of user. Okay, where user has spent more time. Heat map means areas where user click, okay, or spend more time. Eye tracking means which are the areas which at grab first, like attention first. Okay, which are the areas, for example logo area, search area, that could grab the attention first. That is eye tracking. Heat map means what are the areas where most of the time spent. Okay, it's not compulsory, like whichever the area which grab the first attention, for example logo or search or any product. Okay, there user spend more time, user might spend more time which is not there at the first sight. Okay, so heat map is where users spend more time, and session recording means whatever they are doing it, whatever they are performing it, I am just observing and seeing whether they are able to perform the same task or not, or where they are failing, what are the areas where they feel stuck. Now I'm clear. Heat map is after clicking. Yeah, heat map is after clicking. Correct. No worries, Rajiv. You try to cope up any which ways. I made a this Figma slides for you guys where all the examples are there. I'll post this after the call, and you'll be able to understand all the concept. You try to cope up from now. Okay. For any doubts, you can ask me after the session. Okay, Rajiv. Okay. Okay. Heat map is after clicking. How we find the eye tracking area. Okay, there are tools. We'll talk about it, Khushbu. So there are tools. Those are paid tools. When you will join as a designer in any organization, okay, you will be given license for that. You will be able to track it. Okay, we'll touch base for few free tools. Okay, okay. Session and repeat. Okay, now I'm clear, guys. All are clear. Got the idea? What exactly is this? Okay, yes, sir. Okay. Now, yeah. Now let's move ahead. Now, what is attitudinal? So, as the name suggests, attitude, okay, it aims to understand opinions, feeling, okay, and what it does is basically we got to know about opinion of the user and what are its methods. I'll tell you. So, it is card sorting, tree testing, and surveys. Let's understand this with simple example. Okay, so card sorting is one of the popular ways of doing. For example, you got an idea or opinion from the user is that okay, for any website or for any revamp design, there should be first home section, then in home there should be product page, in then after product there should be product detail, after product detail there should be product description, after product description there should be different sizes. So it has given you different categories. Okay, so card sorting helps you to categorize. Okay, inside home what all will come, inside product what all will come. I'll show you with a small example. One second. Card sorting, then you will understand. Okay, okay, let me share. Come tab. Okay, now you see simple. Okay, so in the tops, sweatshirts, tank tops. In the tops, in the accessories, globes or hats. Maybe again, mm, in the shoes, it will be leather shoes, rubber shoes, plastic shoes, something like this. So it shares about the category that you are defining. Okay, so with the help of card sorting, you will be able to categorize the stuff. Okay, now try to correlate with try to correlate with the same example. Okay, so ask user to group website features into logical categories. Tree testing is evaluates how easily user can find items in hierarchy. Okay, for example, if inside an account, okay, there should be preference. Inside preference there should be many things. For example, if you go to let's suppose settings. Okay, Inside settings, you can have display, sound, notification, power battery, storage. Okay, multiple thing. Then inside display, you will have brightness, night mode, right? Scale, HDR quality, something like this. Okay, so that is basically tree testing, whether the information is arranged in an hierarchy or not. Okay, that is tree. And last is survey. It is quite common with the earlier example. Well, we'll got to know about the opinions, preferences, uh, and we'll ask their rating on it. Okay, so here in the attitudinal, what we will to understand, we have various tools. Yes, we have various tools. We have. I will talk about it. So what happens here is will got to know about each and every attitude, or you can say beliefs or feelings or intentions, you can see. Okay, and will be able to find out the insights out of it. So what could be the key differences? So behavioral focus on actions and interactions, means we'll simply see what they are performing, we'll simply observe. But here we will ask, what is your belief, what is your feeling, what was the intention, what was the experience. What could be the method here? Observation, right? We can have analytics, will got many statistics, and here again we have surveys. Okay, and different other stuffs by which we can, like interviews. Okay, here we'll get the quantitative, correct. For example, click rates, time, as I told you, time to complete. Okay, we are simply observing and we'll see how much time, in how much time they have completed the task. But here we'll have qualitative in attitudinal, right? For example, we are getting their beliefs, we are not getting any numerical data. And the purpose is, here we'll simply see how they are doing it, not why they are doing it. And here we'll ask, okay, like they say, Anand, this is my belief, out of it the experience not good, we'll ask why. Okay, so with interviews, with surveys, with focus group, with testing and all this stuff, we'll be able to find out it. Okay, guys, you got the idea, like overall idea. Hope you got all the overall idea, right? Any doubts, any issues till now? Okay, okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. Let's, okay. Before this one, let's jump to the real slide. 1 second, guys. Okay, here, here. Let me Windows. Okay, so till now, what we have covered is, uh, we have covered user research overview. Okay, why we have covered all this? Okay, guys, reducing cost, quick check we have covered, methods we have covered, qualitative, quantitative, behavioral, attitudinal. Okay, we have covered the different ways, qualitative versus quantitative, behavioral we have covered, methods, attitudinal research we have covered, correct, card sorting, tree testing, and this one. Okay, so till 26th slide we have covered. Okay, now let's quickly jump to a quick activity. Okay, so what what I want from all you is, so before jumping into mental model, okay, let's quickly do one activity. Okay, let me go here, let me go here. Okay, so now what what you guys do is, I'll okay, okay, no worries. So what you do, in your family, okay, whoever is there, okay, your friends or your father, mother, husband, wife, anyone, I want you to just go back to them, okay, and ask them, uh, what are the applications which they feel it good. Okay, and also ask them, if some improvisation or some feature addition they wanted to do. Okay, whether they will be whether they want it or not. For example, guys, you can ask them the question, which application you like. For example, they say YouTube. Okay, then you can ask, what are the specific things or features you like most about the YouTube, and then you can also ask what are the few new features which is not there in the YouTube and you wanted to add it. Okay, which application, which feature you like it, and what are the other features which is not there yet but you wanted to add it. Okay, these three things. So you get an insight about whoever is your inner family. Okay, so before doing it you can have a small fun also. So you can close your eyes, guys. You all close your eyes and try to draw some shape. Okay, maybe a circle, maybe a triangle, or maybe a square. Okay, once you do it, we can go for that activity. Okay, and I'll randomly pick one or two people and you can share your thoughts. Cool. Cool, guys. Am I clear to everyone? Okay. Okay, so let's have a time of 10 minutes. Okay, so at 8:25, okay, I'll pick one or two randomly and allow you to ask about it. Okay, guys? Okay. Okay. Yeah, please. Yeah, Anubhav. Yes, you can draw one shape and post that. You can have a connect with any of your family member, and you can ask their favorite app, their features, and what are the features they wanted to include. Got it, Anubhav? Yeah, Pushpa. Ask them now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Have time till 8:30, guys. No worries. No hurry, worry. Till 8:30, you can have a chat with your friend, family member, anyone who is available, who is near to you. Okay, I did. Perfect. Perfect. Keep your answers ready. I'll randomly pick one or two. Okay, sure. Okay, guys. Uh-huh. Okay, no worries, no worries. Okay, Pushpa, great. Yeah, let's give some more time. Okay, done, done. Okay. Uh, hope many of you have done it. Okay, perfect. So, who wanted to go? Please raise your hand. I'll unmute you guys. I request you to please raise your hand. I can. Pushpa. Okay. Pushpa. Pushpa. Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, Pushpa. Yeah, Pushpa.
Yeah, so the favorite application I asked my husband is it's YouTube. Um,
Okay.
and the best feature about that is that there is a huge collection of data which is
Okay.
available for like any subject, like be it for education purpose or for entertainment or for like news, like anything. All the data is available
Okay.
for
Okay.
free. And second
Okay.
thing is that the second best feature is that whatever we search, the content, the all the videos which they are automatically coming to our home screen as per our interest.
Okay. Personalization, customization.
Yes,
Okay. Perfect. Okay.
customization.
Okay.
And
Perfect. Thanks. Mhm.
features
Yeah. Yeah.
that to be added, that needs to be added into that is like in the free version of YouTube we cannot minimize that and use other things, like even if we want to play songs we cannot minimize that. And for that we need
Okay.
premium subscription, it should be for free, like.
Okay. Like ad free or something like this. Premium. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it, Pushpa.
One
Perfect.
more
Good
for
job.
is,
Good job.
yeah, one more is that it doesn't have multi-channel audio formats, like it doesn't support Dolby or 5.1 or 7.1 like other applications like Netflix and Z5 has these options. It has only audio output of 2.1 stereo, which is like we should have more options.
Okay, okay, perfect, perfect. Good work, good work, Pushpa. And okay, no worries. Whatever you have gathered, it's cool. And I'll give a summary after hearing 2 to 3 more learners. Okay, thank you. But you did a fantastic job. Good work.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Pushpa. Anyone else wanted to go ahead? You can raise your hand. I'll unmute you guys. No one. Uh, okay. Okay. Anyone wants to share insights like have you talked with your family members or friends and got insights? Okay, Divakaran. Okay, can I type it out? Yeah, yeah, Mansi, you can type it here. No worries. Divakaran, basically the question was you need to go to your family members or any friends and ask about the application which they liked and what are the features they liked it about it and what are the enhancements they wanted in that particular application. So you got it, Divakaran, right? Yeah, Amu, please. I'll share. I'll unmute you 1 second. Okay, Divakran, I'll unmute you after this. After Amu. Yeah, Amu. Yeah, Amu, you can go ahead.
Sir, I asked with my husband, and he told
Okay.
me like the most about YouTube and Spotify. He liked the most,
Okay.
and
Okay.
he told that as a merit that it has a lot of collection of music that he liked the most,
Mm-hmm.
and as demerits or what he want to add to this interface is that for YouTube, the captions, the subtitles, and it's little slow or 2 or 3 seconds slow. So we want to
Okay.
enhance that. And
Mm-hmm.
in Spotify, if you want to add the lyrics to the song more, that we cannot get
Okay.
more, and
Mm-hmm.
he cannot pin the songs like you like once we search for songs and enter into another playlist and we want to pin the songs, he cannot pin the songs.
Okay. 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 Nice observation.
Then uh, and in the home there's categories. He found it more convenient to have it in the home screen,
Okay.
like uh, friends list,
Okay.
followers list. He want to have it in the home screen so that he can share easily with them.
Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Good observation. And the way you have asked and explained is really nice, Amu. Good one. Good job.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Divakaran, after Divakaran, I'll unmute the last one, Sushmita.
Hi Anand, thank you for the repetition of the question. So I asked my
No worries.
brother. He mentioned three apps. First thing is
Okay.
Netflix. The
Okay.
Netflix he basically pays for it and he uses it. The
Okay.
one thing he likes about is about the paywall because nobody can pass the to watch the videos without paying for Netflix. So he really
Mm-hmm.
likes that option because I get a premium feel that I'm not the product here. Most of
Mm-hmm.
the free products, I'm the product. For Facebook and all, I'm the product. But
Mm-hmm.
here, Netflix is the product. The one
Mm-hmm.
feature he wants to have in Netflix is if you search for any kind of movies, whatever movies which
Mm-hmm.
is not available in Netflix, that
Mm-hmm.
Netflix will be searching you for that movie. But at the end of the result, it will show. For example, I recently watched one movie called Sore, your future wife, your wife from the future. That's the movie title. If you search that movie
Mm-hmm.
into the Netflix, Netflix will
Mm-hmm.
search for that query, but it will
Mm-hmm.
tell you we don't actually have this movie, but here are the similar options related. Like he wants to remove that kind of setting in that Netflix because if you don't have the movie, you just tell it right away. That's
Yeah.
the
Correct. Correct.
then
Oh.
then the app is WhatsApp. That's his
Mm-hmm.
second favorite app because
Mm-hmm.
very ease of use. The only thing which he doesn't like about the WhatsApp is if you upload a video in Instagram. For example, if you put a
Mm-hmm.
story in Instagram, the video of the
Mm-hmm.
quality doesn't get smudged or doesn't get reduced. But in WhatsApp,
Mm-hmm.
it's just
Mm-hmm.
pixelated. The quality becomes very very worst in WhatsApp. Even though there is an
Mm-hmm.
option, the WhatsApp have just brought you to send it in HD or in standard mode in the chats in DMs, but
Mm-hmm.
it's not available for status. So
Okay.
that's he wants to WhatsApp to adjust because the status that WhatsApp official account is putting, that's all in
Mm-hmm.
high definition. But why that feature is not available for the regular users? That's the second thing. And the
Okay.
third thing is for YouTube. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
we have a premium family pack. The one thing we like about YouTube is If you pay
Mm-hmm.
for YouTube per person, per account is 300 rupees. You can merge your family, five people together, five or six people in a same account. You don't have to pay for separate subscriptions like Netflix or Spotify something. You have a family pack, monthly 300. You can add up to six members. That
Mm-hmm.
YouTube features for the paid versions are very very awesome actually. You can play it in the background. The YouTube music has every collections. Even if you can set customized playlist with of course without ads and all. Uh,
Correct, correct,
in
correct.
YouTube, there's one issue is it even if you what do you say? Even if you pay for some subscriptions or even if you pay for some channels, the YouTube search option, search with voice is quite hard. It doesn't actually get to what you're trying to say. It always
Mm-hmm.
misses some word. So
Mm-hmm.
he pointed out that the voice search feature can be improved in the YouTube. He mentioned
Okay.
so that,
Okay.
and also
Nice
he
one,
wants
Devag.
to, yeah, and also he wants to bring that dislike button. He doesn't know whether the video
Dislike.
is worth watching or so he wants to bring that dislike button.
Yeah, perfect, perfect, Divakaran. Like you have covered broader aspect, and also I like the way you have asked towards the functionality. Like
Mm,
here, apart from UX, you have also talked about the development work,
yes.
the way it works, and the way it goes to the user. Perfect, nice one, Divakaran. Good work.
Thank you, Anand.
Okay, thank you. Let me okay unmute Sushmita. Hilda, I'll take after Sushmita. Okay.
Yeah. Hi,
Yeah,
can
Sushmita.
everyone hear me?
Yeah, Sushmita.
Yeah, hi everyone. So I spoke to my mom. She
Mm-hmm.
uses the app that she likes and feels is very usable and very easy for her everyday use is WhatsApp. There are like two, three features that she really loves, which are very recent features. That is, um, pinning a message inside a chat
Mm-hmm.
or a group chat, adding
Uh-huh.
description to a group, and
Mm-hmm.
also the star marking feature for a message.
Mm-hmm.
She feels that it's very easy to share data and notes and shipping addresses to people inside the app itself. Like she almost uses it as a notes. So
Mm-hmm.
she saves like addresses, phone numbers, any important information that she wants to refer back to and share to in various groups or chats. She just
Mm-hmm.
goes to the chat and like kind of uses as a note taking app also, which is quite strange, but I understand her point of view because she has to exit the app. If she uses a normal notes app, she has to exit the app, find the note, copy it from there, and then paste it on the chat. So
Mm-hmm.
it becomes a very good way to cannot track any sort of notes for her, and because it also has the filtration of a date and all, like you can go and see dates on a chat, so it's very easy
Mm-hmm.
to
Easy to.
remember when she made a note and star marked it and
Correct.
to go and refer back to it. So it's very easy.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a one
Mm-hmm.
app to
Uh,
do a lot of functions.
correct. Store all the data. Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
So that is
Perfect.
what she likes. Yeah,
Perfect. So yeah,
yeah,
first thing, Sushmita. I also do the same thing. Like I use
yeah,
WhatsApp, so
yeah.
it is quite interesting feature, and the way you have interacted and the way you have bring out all the point is it is really awesome.
Hmm.
Going forward, also try to engage user in
Hmm.
terms of clues ended questions. Okay, so
Okay.
if you
Hmm.
do that, I'll talk about that
Hmm.
in future. So if you do
Yeah.
that, you will get broader aspect of the pain points. But whatever you
Okay.
have covered, it's fantastic. Perfect job.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay, over to you, Hilda.
Yes,
Yeah.
so I asked my husband, which is his favorite app. So he told Pinterest. Um,
Okay.
the reason he likes it is because he can find out all the genre
Mm-hmm.
in it in a very beautiful layout, and like it's the content is very nice, and another point which he likes about it, it's like unlike YouTube or Spotify, the
Mm-hmm.
type of advertisement that comes in Pinterest, it's the quality is good. He was telling there is no adult content, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a very
Mm-hmm.
safe kind of app.
Mm-hmm.
So he likes that these two aspect of Pinterest. The thing he doesn't
Okay.
like about Pinterest is if he has searched something, so it just keeps
Mm-hmm.
on showing the recommendation of those kind.
Okay.
So
Okay. Okay.
something else doesn't come in the
Mm-hmm.
in the home page or something. So
Um,
that is
mhm.
something he doesn't like. It can be
Okay.
changed that there would be a
Yeah.
bifurcation of like some recommendation, but something new as well.
Restricted search is there. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, perfect. Thanks. Thank you, Hilda. So, yeah. So, guys, basically what okay, perfect. Yeah, I'm also seeing the chat, guys. Very, very nice one. You all have done a good job. So here, basically, you all have done two things. Okay. So first is you have performed one interview, correct? So it is kind of the same thing you are going to do about the application. Okay, you are going to ask the experiences, okay, what exactly user is feeling about it, and the way you have crafted the questions for your family member or anyone. Okay, in the same way you need to craft the question which is relevant to the problem statement. Okay, and you need to find out the crux out of it so that you get the insight. For example, I'm just saying, someone was talking about the WhatsApp. Okay, someone was talking about the YouTube. Okay, so WhatsApp pin feature is nice, or I can search, I can make a note. Or for example, in Pinterest there is no added content, and the layout is clean and all. So you are getting the good points, or you can say better experience also, and bad experience also. Okay, and you are also getting recommendation from the user directly. So these are giving the insights. For example, in the same way, let's suppose you go ahead and inquire or interview around 10 or 15 for the same application. Okay, right now you all did with different user on different application, but let's suppose you are the one who did the same thing on multiple user for the same application. You will get tons and tons of data. Okay, now we are actually in a stage where we are gathering the data, whether it is qualitative or quantitative, means whether in number or whether in emotion or feeling. Also, we are gathering the data by just seeing, like by behavioral way. Okay, by observation, or by quickly asking, okay, what is your views on it, what are your insights on it, how was the experience. So we are in a stage of gathering the data. So what you have done right now, you have gathered the data. Okay, so the first thing in the user research comes is to gather lots and lots of data. Okay, so that we get the insight. Now we will move, like from the second class tomorrow we'll move how we can use this data. Okay, so for now you guys all got. Okay, and here comes one very important thing. Okay, that is mental model. Okay, so what exactly is mental model, guys? What exactly is mental model? So mental model is something which is already fit in your mind. For example, if you close your eyes and if I say you to draw a circle, you can easily draw a circle, right? Because your eye sees that. Means your finger or wherever you are drawing, that particular body part sees it. For example, let's suppose you have gone for a driving school. Okay, initially you must have experienced it. Initially it is difficult for you to find out the difference between brake and accelerator. Sometimes you need to see it down, hey, where is the accelerator, where is the brake. But with a repetitive practice, okay, uh, your subconscious mind knows where is the brake, where is the accelerator. Okay, so that fits in your mind. Okay, your legs knows it, right? Your legs know it where exactly it is. That is a mental model. So for example, if I say in an e-commerce application, where the cart will be? Quickly in the chat. Where the cart will be? Where the cart will be? Right side, right side. Why you are saying top right? Right top. Why you are saying top right corner? Why? Why? It's usually there. Why it's usually there? Because it's a proven fact. It is the area which is the most viewed area. Eyes goes first, and that sets a mental model that okay, it is there. If I go and click on the search, it will show the search result. Your mind knows it. Okay, this is what going to happen next. Okay, so this is known as mental model. We'll go on, and success manager has shared the feedback link. Feedbacks are really important, guys, for us. Okay, so I request everyone to take active participation in the feedback. Please rate us and feedback. Okay, with that note, let's go ahead. So a mental model is what the user thinks about how a system behaves or works. Okay, for example, cart is there to save or store all the items that you are about to purchase, okay, or you liked it. In the same way, uh, for email, that is Gmail, user often associate their email inbox with a physical mailbox where they receive a message, right? They expect to open an email to read its content and delete it with no longer needed, right? Similarly, like a box which is there outside the house. Okay, in the same way, you just go open the flip, take the letter, read it. Once you finished it, you just simply throw it. In the same way, it feels like a physical store of all the email that you are getting. You go it, open it, read it. If you find it useful, keep it, or you can delete it. Okay, that mental model is there. In the same way, for the Amazon shop carts in e-commerce, I told you, right? So they expect to add items to a cart, review, and then check out. They know this is how it behaves. Okay, once you click on any shirt image, you know it will show all the descriptions: front shot, back shot, detail shot, different sizes will be there. You know that is mental model. And in Netflix, okay, so if you go and see, so it will suggest content based on viewing history. For example, if you have seen for example, some ghost movies or some action movies, it will next time remember, and it will show you the suggestion the same. What it is, it is mental model, means it is how your mind thinks. And it is recommended in the UX is that you should follow that mental model. If you feel okay, shopping cart should if you feel okay while designing, shopping cart should be, no, I'll keep it at bottom, whether it is going to work, no, because the user's mental model is already set out of it. Okay, if you're going to change it, you might feel a backlash. Okay, so whatever the mental model is there, the way UI element behaves, that should be behaved in the same way. Okay, a delete icon looks like a trash can available in the physical world. Okay, you can correlate. If you work, if you know, design that trash can or a delete icon in a way so that it works as a remove, it won't work. Okay, people get confused because that is the mental model set in the user. This is how it is going to used. Okay, with that note, we have already done this group activity. Okay, let me take few chats. There is a feeling of cinema. Yeah, correct, Priya. Yeah, perfect, right. So, with that note, let's quickly do this scenario, and tomorrow we'll move into the Gen AI tools for data collection. Okay, someone was asking what are the tools, so we'll have activity again for collecting the data, how we can prepare questions and get the result. We'll do it tomorrow. But for today, before going to Q&A, just take this as a scenario and give the answer out of it. So you have launched a new application. So remember, words. Okay, I told you in the very first beginning when we were talking about the module 1 course and project, you need to find out what, when, why. Okay, so what new app, first thing. Second, want to understand user experience. So you have launched a new app and you are seeking to understand the user experience. Okay, to understand the user experience, what you have done is you have conducted an interview. Means interview, you are asking the questions, right, with user, and we are asking them to share their thoughts, okay, while navigating the application. You ask them what they like, what they don't like, and why they abandon, like why they have not performed certain task. Okay, so you have asked these questions to the user in an interview. So now tell me, by doing this, what research method you have used. Okay, you can go back to the PPT or the notes you have prepared, or the information that you have gathered in terms of qualitative, quantitative, behavioral, and attitudinal. Which research method you have used? You need to answer that. Take your time, no worries. If you perform this, then you consider yourself that you know what all methods being used at what time. Okay, think again. You are asking about their feelings, what they like, what they don't like, and which of the tasks they have abandoned, like they have not performed. Quick, guys. Qualitative, behavioral, attitudinal, qualitative. Correct, correct. You all are becoming UX researcher slowly. Perfect. Qualitative, qualitative. Yes. Why? Because here there is no numerical data. Correct. Behavioral means they are talking about uh, simple. So it's partially behavioral. It's most towards attitudinal. Like they are expressing their uh, feelings. They're expressing their uh, frustrations. Okay. So it's partially behavior, more attitudinal, but it is mainly qualitative. They are giving the feelings. They are not sharing the uh, some numbers or some quantity. So if instead of this, okay, if instead of this, if I tell them uh, give rating percentages of app you liked, recommend to friends or not. So if I ask this question, then what it will be? Then what it will be, guys? Quickly. Quantitative. Yeah, I got some answer. Quantitative. Quantitative. Yeah. Why? Because rating means I'll get the number. Percentages means I get the number. Recommend me, yes or no. I'll get the number. Either yes, either no. Right? Perfect. So with this note, guys, we'll take a pause here. Tomorrow is very interesting class. We'll talk about the Gen AI tools for data collection. And now this forum is open for any Q&A. Okay, any questions you feel uh, to ask, feel free to go ahead, and I'll unmute you. You can ask your questions, and whatever the link that is shared by the LMS, please take some time to feedback us. It is really important. So guys, over to you. Any questions you can ask. No questions, all clear. Wow. Okay. Okay. Anyone, any question? Any doubts? Okay. It is Divakaran. Any real life UX research paper is not there in the module, but I will bring out some examples for real UX research papers, like how people does it. Okay, how designers does it, or how UX researcher does it. Okay, I'll bring out real examples. Okay. Cool. Perfect. So, Rohan sir has given the link again. Please feedback us. So, being said that there is no question, okay, whoever is having no question, they can wrap up the day, okay, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I still remember there is one. I don't remember the name. I'm sorry for that. Some editing issue is there, right? Uh, can you please raise your hand? Let's sit on this, dear. Some editing issue, not submitted the assignment, correct? Who was that? Okay. Let me see in the chat. Sarika. Okay. Sarika, you are there? Sarika Dwivedi. You can share your screen and you can tell what was the issue. Yes, sir. Yeah, Sarika. You are having issue, right? With the assignment. The last module. Okay. I am unmuting you, Sarika. 1 second.
Hello.
Yes, Sarika. Please go ahead.
Sir, I will pin you in the Slack because I am having to the editing problem.
Editing problem as in related to Figma.
Yes.
Okay,
I
no
don't
worries,
know
no
which
worries.
app was. Sometime it's not working. Actually, I was trying to finish yesterday, but still
Uh-huh.
I'm having the problem. So I will send you over there. Then definitely check it out, sir.
Sure. So what you can do is whatever the message that or maybe the error that you are getting or where you are stuck, if you're not getting any error, you can write down to me. I'll provide you the solution.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Perfect. You can ping me over Slack.
Okay, sir.
No worries. Thank you, Sarika.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah. So yeah, guys. So I wanted to know about FigJam and in Figma scroll feature. Yeah, sure, Pushpa. Sure. Figma scroll feature is also there. Yeah, there are many there are many practical sessions. Don't worry about the FigJam. We'll do many things in FigJam. First, let's complete the this understanding part. Then, yeah, we'll talk about FigJam also. Like information architecture is there. Okay, user journey is there. We all create that in together in the practical session. Okay, for FigJam. In FigJam, we'll do it. Perfect, Pushpa. And don't worry about the scroll. What I'm planning is I'm planning in the module 3. Okay. We'll create one application in Figma. Okay. Like we'll design from starting to end. And you guys learn few basics, few techniques, few advanced things in Figma. We'll learn that. Okay. We'll create some applications. Uh, Shushmita, basically tomorrow is the next class. Okay. And tomorrow will basically cover, let me tell you that. So one is AI Gen tool will cover, okay, data collection method. And then we will cover few more like Typeform, the way Typeform works. Okay, we'll try to implement few questions, real time questions, and I'll show you the results. Okay, and we'll also this one we'll also see the how we can apply the use research in the design. Today we are talking about the research, getting the idea. We'll see how to apply that. Okay, so in the tomorrow's class we'll talk about in detail about the qualitative data collection method. I think about qualitative data collection method, quantitative data collection method. Tomorrow we'll touch base on that. Okay, you got it right. Anubhav, tomorrow we'll use one tool, Typeform. Okay, yeah, yeah, Anubhav. Tomorrow I was planning to do it today, but time doesn't permit. Tomorrow we'll use one live tool, how to use that tool for data collection. Okay, Anubhav? Okay, perfect. Okay, thank you guys. That's all from my side. If there are no further questions, we can wrap up. And for any other questions or anything, you can ping me over Slack. Rohan sir, that's all from my side for today. Hand over to you.
So thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your wonderful session. So guys, I already shared the feedback form over the chat box. So if you like the session, please write us 5. And anything less than 5, please share your comments. So bye bye guys. Take care. See you tomorrow.
Okay, thanks everyone.